We are back again as per usual. It's me, Johnny Boy, and I've got introduce yourself, lads. You're back again.
Jake, back again.
Jakey, the chef de party, Lewis.
Still be calling me that, even if I stop being a chef.
That's a certified nickname now. That's just how it is. But it's glued to you, lad.
Fully stuff.
It is glued to you. A whole picture, lad, is like you on your multi, lad, chefs on bikes, lad, but with breadsticks, lad, like you're floating around with French baguettes on your back, lad. Just that song, like chefs on bikes, coming to mind. All I pictured is people, all these people in whites, just floating around on little whizzes and pushies and that, with baguettes on the shoulder, lad.
The image I had in my head then when you said baguettes was like, you know, the thing they used to do, jousting.
Yeah, just jousting baguettes on pushies. That's shit. That's actually quite funny, that, you know, because that's what comes to my head, lad, something stupid like that, and it's still in there now.
Sorry, knock each other off with baguette.
You'd have to put your fucking baguette in the freezer first, get a bit of stability on it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Fucking ping them on the side of the head, lad.
A stale one.
At least 2-3 weeks old, lad.
Yeah, you just stale ones.
Just ping someone with a stale loaf.
Well, I'm all for, food waste,
I'm all for food waste.
Or lack of food waste, should I say.
Yeah, of course, yeah, lack of food waste, yeah, just smash it over people's heads instead. Well, that's one way to introduce the episode. I want to do a little one of these ones today. We're just going to chat a little bit of poo, and basically, I want to start off with a little Amsterdam story because we love them, don't we? We love them, we do.
You're going a couple of weeks, aren't you?
Yeah, to a week Monday ago.
On your own.
Yeah, going on my ones. I'm doing a podcast over there as well. Though. Got my mate who lives over there. He's going to meet me on Monday and just ask him some questions about like bits and bobs. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let too much out. You can find out when you watch it. But so our first Amsterdam trip. This is our first ever Amsterdam trip, and there's a bit to it. But the funniest part of it is, so it was my 18th we were going for. He's 16, so we've had to persuade his mum to let him go. That we got past that after like 2 weeks. Then we had to go and persuade his nan. Now that was graft, proper graft. Oh, yeah. And in the end, we ended up saying, so we booked our hotel before we went, and we messaged him to see if we could upgrade the room, and he wouldn't let us, and then we were like, can we just pay you some more if he sleeps on the floor, like, I'll just make him a bed. He weren't having it. Something to do with the insurance policy or something, so we ended up getting to the Dam. This fella's in a hostel for 2 nights on his ones.
Oh, that's horrible.
So as we get to the Dam, we're like, yeah, we're not interested about that part, but just like, let's enjoy it. We get to, when I first went to Dam, Wormstad, all the coffee shops are on there. So the first coffee shop we went in was the Greenhouse Effect.
We got rinsed for the taxi as well.
Oh, lad, it was €60 for the taxi when the train was only a £5. It's you learn all these mistakes though. You just get the train gets you the same place the taxi does. It's just pointless getting a taxi. So we're all Greenhouse Effect's first coffee shop, and we're like, we're in the Dam. We're going to have to smoke 4 greens to kind of give it this herbal mix. Never been before, so I'm not like aware that some gas you can like blend a bit of baccy in that. Or a bit of biff. Oh, it's vile. Shut up, lad, you're a creature, lad. It tastes like spice, lad.
It tastes like mint.
No, it doesn't. You've had an alright one. The one I had tasted like dead fucking spices you put on your food.
I googled it. The one I had was like mint. It was like a minty. Like
shite anyway. Not my cup of tea. That. So we've all had the 4 green joint. All got a juice. Now, I'm like 3/4 through this 4 green joint, and my head just falls off to a point where I'm looking at these and going, I feel scatty, you know. I feel proper scatty. I'm not in a whitey. I was in mad paranoia. I was in the most paranoid I've ever been in my life, and I don't understand why I was paranoid. I was just panicking. I was having like anxiety there and then. I was like, oh, I can't get rid of this, boys. I'm like, but at the same time, I'm trying to not show them that I'm in phase because I don't want them to start tripping. I feel moody when they're having a joint in there. So I'm just like, hold myself together. And then someone goes to me, you alright? I'm just like, nah, lad, I can't stop staring at this thing. If like I unfixate, then like I feel like my world's gonna melt, lad. And it was horrible. I just felt like I was just battling this demon for like 45 minutes. As soon as we got out the shop and went for a little walk, I was like, I feel a bit better. I got a scan on me and I felt 10 times better. This is when I realised that if you just have some sugar and like just get a little bit of grub in you, you feel 10 times better when you feel like you're about to hit a whitey. Now I was starting to hit a whitey. Like I was in the phase of like possibly going into a whitey. Got myself out of that whitey anyway. Now, the second part of this is, when we're out of this whitey, well, when I'm out of this whitey, I'm feeling fucking fantastic at this point. And then I turn around and everyone's eyes are just like fucking red road. They look like the devil's dick, like the fucking proper red meat. And I'm just like, yeah, we're all just floating around, and we're all just basically, if we had our hoods, it would just be a shadow of fucking red eyes just floating down the street at you. Like, that's how fucked up we all were. No, we have to go and find his fucking hotel. No, his hostel. So in the daytime, it took us about an hour. It weren't that bad, an hour and a half.
It felt longer though.
No, lad, it was the next. It weren't that. It was the next time.
That was the night.
So it was fine. We found in the daytime. We walked past it about 3 times. We found in the end, and we're like, Sam, we know where he is. So what we'll do is we'll go and get smoked up, have a scran, and then we'll just enjoy the day. And then when we're going home, you can come back with a few joints with us, and then about 11 o'clock or whatever, we're walking back. So he's not on his own. So me,
Callum and you.
Callum didn't come.
Did?
No, he never come for the walk.
Oh, I don't know what.
You wouldn't have it. You wouldn't have it. Callum was not.
He just went. He was there.
He just sat in the room. No, so me and Jake walked in back, and it was dark at this point. I think we left at 11. We didn't get back till fucking 2, 3 in the morning. Couldn't find a gaff. Walked past it so many times. We were fucking stressed to death. I'm fucking properly stressing at this point. And I'm like, how the fuck? Where the fuck? Where's this place? It was not this far away in there. We ended up walking to fucking. We were in like flats. We walked to like some mad place where it was just a block of flats, and I'm like, how the fuck have we got to here? Like, we're not in the centre no more. Like,
off the reservation.
We were out the way, and all we did was outside use my brain, and we didn't think we could use Google Maps back then. But that was like 10 years ago. Google Maps weren't as accessible as they are now. Do you know what I mean? They were shit.
I had a BlackBerry.
Bro, I was using fucking maps, literal maps, like an actual fucking map, like, and asking people, like, mark the street, and then I'll find my way.
I've still got the picture on, I think, on Facebook or something, and it's definitely taken on a BlackBerry. You look at it.
Yeah, I think we all had BlackBerries then, yeah. We did. That was the phase of BlackBerries, lad.
Basic maps, if we could even use our phones then.
No, we weren't equipped.
I can't even remember whether you could actually use your phone abroad then.
No, I don't know what it was like either. I think we were just on Wi-Fi or something.
10 years ago.
We were proper kids. It was our first holiday. It was mad, you know. But, it was funny. So we ended up finding this gaff. And now at this point, me and Jake have got, he's in. We've got to find our way home now, me and you, mate Jake. And I'm like, can I fucking remember the way back? I thought it did. And it ended up taking me and him. It took us about an hour and a half to get back, even though it was like a fucking 35-minute walk. It wasn't even that long. I looked on maps, it was only like 20. I looked at like now recently where he was staying. It was half an hour walk from where we were staying. Fuck knows why it took like fucking 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours all round trip. I was proper fucked. So then when we got him back, the next day, he comes back and telling me, he's like, lad, I was in with these other kids in my room and that. It was mad and fucking. Go on, tell us about that. I thought he was on his own in a hostel, like he had his own little spot. No, he's in a shared room with like 3 other people.
It was like, I literally walked in and there was like 2 beds on the wall, and I was like, right, I'm taking that top bunk. I like secured my bag underneath my foot.
I'm taking the top bunk, boy.
Proper like struggling to get asleep.
I will fight you, this is prison, baby.
And then I managed to drift off. And it must have been like an hour or so later. I just heard these kids come in the room and they're like, oh, sorry, mate. And the moment I heard the voice, I was like, flat out. But up until that point, up until I fell asleep, I was like, oh,
these are going to be moody. These are going to be moody, yeah. So it turned out they were moody. They were all like, weren't they?
Yeah. And then in the morning, I went down. And this is what I had to do to get back to your hotel.
Go on.
I knew the name of the hotel.
Yeah.
So I had to pay to go on the computer. Went on Google.
That's when me defo didn't know how to use a phone and we didn't have fucking...
Went on Google Maps, took a picture of the route, and took myself off a little walk.
Sick that, you know. Like I can map the dam like the back of my hand now because I've been at many times, and it's because of the struggles we went through at the young ages of like just mapping the dam with a literal map. Like I used to walk around the dam with a map and I feel like a fucking professional mountaineer, orienteer. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a pretty good sense of direction, especially when we're on holiday. When I was in the dam with my bed a couple of months ago, my head fell off a couple of times. I had to go to walk down the street and be like,
sure, it's because nothing's the same anymore, man. Everything changes every time I go. It's changed.
It's just the layout of it is so fucking confusing.
It's a lot of things look similar too, to be fair. Like a lot of streets look very similar, very similar. Just making sure that getting out. I couldn't see it from my angle.
We found a barge while we were there, which is like a cat sanctuary. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I've never seen it.
It's literally just like it's all like grilled off and shit.
I've never seen that. Me,
fucking tons of cats on there. Obviously, my bed was in there, Ireland.
Yeah, definitely. She loves them. See, I went to the zoo. I can go to a cat sanctuary. I just went to the zoo. The Amsterdam zoo's sick. No, it's sick. I've been
I
twice.
have heard good things to be fair.
It's heavy. Berlin's Zoo's heavy as well.
I want to go to the zoo in Barcelona.
Oh, I've never been. I wouldn't know what that looks like.
It's good. When a couple of years, I say a couple of years ago, was when our Stephen was a baby.
Oh yeah, that's back in the day.
It's like 14 years ago.
Back in the day, bro. Lad, I'm looking on going to Tenerife next me. Being Louis there now. And it looks heavy, lad. It looks heavy. It looks unreal.
I can't wait to go on holiday. Well, that's if I get there.
No, I need a sunny holiday, mate. I need a proper sunny holiday. Like a real holiday. Like a real holiday. I mean, I'm not going to wait till...
It'll
be lovely.
Nice weather, and it's not the stifling.
Bath is like meant to be the new gaff, lad. Bath is meant to be the new thing, lad. The new Ibiza. That's what everyone's saying. Like,
I'm going to try and get a little coffee shop over there as well.
There's loads, yeah. There's loads over there. Well, that's what the same in Tenerife, lad. There's lad, yeah. I'm not going to say too much. I'll speak off camera about that. But he was telling me
it's only a matter of time. It's like a couple of years.
Well, you can Ventura. It's legal there, I think. And I think it's also legal in Lanzarote. You've got to buy a membership in that when you get there. It's similar to Barcelona,
yeah.
But the membership's only at €10 instead of 20, I think. But no, I was getting told about it. But lad, I'll tell you off camera in a minute, and your head will fall off. Lad. It's so much cheaper than like anywhere else. So like even in Amsterdam coffee shops, expensive as bars, coffee shops are still expensive. They're not proper expensive, but they're not cheap. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Tenerife is cheap as. Like cheap as though. But,
to be honest, I was thinking I might just have a little 4 days. I'm only going for 4 days anyway.
Yeah, you'll have a nice butchers, lads. You'll enjoy that.
Because I don't mind when I'm out and about, lads, on holiday and I'm busy, doesn't faze me.
Yeah. As long as you know, I'm not asked anyway. I just when I'm on holiday, I like to have if I can get hold of a smoke on my way, I'll have one because I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
Like especially if it's legal.
I don't mind somewhere like Portugal. Well, it's not.
It's legal in Portugal.
It's not the same though. In Barcelona, you've got to smoke it in the coffee shops, haven't you?
Yeah. It's like still low. It's still decent.
We're getting ragged by the fucking Spanish busies.
It's still a fact of like if you can have that experience while you're there, especially if that's like you're going to on holiday, you want to relax and chill. So like if you have a little smoke, you're gonna relax and chill. Again, I'm not advertising for anyone.
I'm just gonna
only if you're over 18, and also, you know, it's just like
I'm just gonna go and stuff my face and drink loads of beer.
Just make it acceptable when you're on holiday. You know what I mean? But so back to the dam because we got distracted there. So the second day, I'm not going too much into detail about what happened in the days and that because things were mad. Do you know what I mean? Like for us, it was just a bit of a different experience. Now the second day we went down the red light district. Do you remember the one when the birds knocking on the window going, you two, yeah. Come here, lad, my head fell off, went to bits, I'm like 18, and they're like knocking on the window, like dead, like proper dead, angry, though, like, get in here, and lad, my ass went, I actually went white, I was like, wow,
you should see my bear dead fall off, it was brilliant.
They're so keen, some of them, especially if they actually like the look of you, then they're like, yeah, I won't mind getting nailed by him, so they just like, they're just on the window,
yeah,
and they just
some of the shit you must see. Like,
yeah, they must bang some wrong ones as well. Do you know what I mean? But they must speak with some heavy people too. But like that's dead. I don't know what I mean. It is, but I'm not getting into that. I'm going to speak about that when I go to the dam. Speak SGA, the local. So speak about that side of things. But so we're walking down the red light district. Heads are falling right off. Like heads fell right off. No, we take a little bit of a stumble out the way a bit. We're all having a joint on, like walking down the canal, and then a pod car comes. Every single one of us flapping and cup our joint, thinking like, oh shit, can't smoke weed away from the coffee shops and that. It was the biggest panic for nothing because they weren't even that asked. They didn't even bat an eyelid, actually, to be fair. They literally stopped us and said, "You're lost." Because I asked his mate for directions, who was like talking to someone, and he was like, "I'll speak to you soon." And the other car pulled up a little bit later on, and I was like, "Well, it must have been him." And he was like, "Sorry, what did you need?" I was like, "I was just looking for directions back into the centre." And he just directed us back on the way, and we were all smoking a joint, and they weren't that asked by it. But the whole point of them now getting on the tourism, like right now, they're trying to like, basically, there's a lot of adverts going on about trying to get the UK tourists out. It's mainly UK because when you go over, you're causing hassle. Like when we go over and have a joint and chill. I don't drink and start fighting people and being rowdy. That's just not my cup of tea. Like, what's the point in going to Amsterdam for that? You're going to go and do that. Fuck off somewhere where you're having like a piss up holiday. And be going to somewhere where you're ruining everyone's vibe by being a fucking sausage. You know it though. But people like that are giving us a bad reputation. So they're changing the laws. They're doing all this stuff. They're moving the coffee shops from the main streets. They've done all like that. They're moving it out the centre a bit more. They've even spread shops out. So you've got like all different places. I've got coffee shops now. Like you have to like walk 40 minutes for places. Like you have to do that. Everything was in the middle.
There were very few.
Everything was they were there next to each other.
Well, then you have like one or two next to each other, and then there's nothing for ages.
Yeah, and you don't get that no more. And it's because of all the, it's not just obviously UK tourists, it's tourists from all over, but it's the locals complaining about the behaviours, and obviously they're dealing with it. If you imagine you lived in the city centre, and every gaff's open every single day of the week till fucking 4 in the morning. There's people walking up and down the street, fucking loud. Like, in certain places they have to shut at like 12 because of noise, or 1. It was mad when we went. Well, yeah, what you doing when we went when we was in COVID?
What?
We went about in February, didn't we? Not Feb gone, the Feb before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like COVID, so we had to be. Yeah, it was me and you, and we had to be out the pub by 11:30 and that, 10:30. Remember watching the Liverpool match? And we ended up getting back in the hotel for the second half. That was me and you.
I don't think it was.
I think it was.
Nah, when we went, it was sunny.
No. But the coffee shops, you were only allowed to sit in until 10. They were closing. The pubs only 10:30. They were changing it like a week after.
I don't know if that was us, you know.
We went in COVID times, yeah.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Didn't.
They went back. They went back
like a year ago.
2 years ago.
Wasn't
It was nearly 2 years ago, Jake. It was like a year and a half ago.
Talking about the cat.
It was a year and a half. I went because I went this February with our kid, and I went last February with you.
Wasn't February though?
Oh no, in February. I'm telling you, shit it over last year. I think it was.
It was like
April.
It was
I think it
April.
was
The end of
yeah.
April.
No, never mind. Then I went. You did go with February then?
you go a lot.
I can't think who we went with because I went with someone. Oh, our Mitchell. Just me and our Mitchell went, and then I went with our Dem as well, and our Mitchell. Was it our Mitchell? Who went with me? That's going to annoy the life out of me.
Either way.
Well, no, that's done me head in. Thought it was you. Because we were chilling on, I remember you and you were based in the sun. Yeah, you're right, actually. It was heavily sunny when we were there. Heavily sunny.
It was gorgeous.
Heavily sunny.
We sat by the canal, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We just based up for a bit. Oh, like then, so we went in the sun. Well, I can't remember now, but I went with someone, and it must have been our Mitchell. Was it our Mitchell? I'm just going to say it was our Mitchell because it must have been, because I have not been with them with no one else since, apart from you and him. Callum and Jake haven't been with me. Well, we had to be out, I think it was, and we had to be out of the place. It's like 10:30, they were shutting. Now, I thought it was because of the noise, and he was like, no, it's because of COVID. But I was thinking, this is going to come into play a bit more. Yeah. Then I went over and it was proper, like most places on that road, now we're closing at 12 o'clock, used to be open till 2. They're not really open late anymore. Noise complaints, lad. They're trying to keep... I get it, obviously, I do get it. If locals live there, it's annoying, do you know what I mean? And they shouldn't have to move away from where they are for X, Y, Z reasons, but...
Especially if it's, don't be wrong, like if you're living on Berry Street, for instance, you can hear all the noise from the clubs and that, you've sort of signed up for that.
You know what you're getting in for.
It's not a load of tourists, it's people from
who live there. And it's different with Amsterdam because them streets, there's not like there's fucking clubs on them. There's a couple of pubs.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to implement more, to be honest, because it is very tightly packed and like it can get loud.
Well, they'll get on this then. When I was there, like lad, I was walking around 30 minutes away from the red light district, and he was red light district. There was just mad random windows just on this big main high street. I swear to God, busy. There was like five there, and I'm like, why is this out of? So they're moving.
Everything's expanded.
Everything's getting pushed out now. They're trying to push it off from that area, that condensed area, to like spread it all around the city centre. So then the noise pollution's not that bad. You don't get as much bullshit in certain areas.
I mean, in some areas it probably could do with it does get ridiculously busy. It probably could do with a bit less foot traffic.
No, it can.
That's during the, not saying that though, I went
if you go to the red light district overnight, it's rammed. Where did you go? The Park?
The main street.
Oh yeah, the main, yeah, it is,
where your hotel is.
Shopper. Yeah. That gets quite busy.
Is rammed like
top end there. It is. It's because they've got like there's a few pubs up there. And there's like there's 2 hostels there as well.
Well, they've got like the little like sports bar you can smoke in. That's
what I always sit in, innit? I always sit in the sports bar. That's where I go. Big shots.
We got a window seat there, just sitting there for like 2 hours watching people.
It's just nice, that. It's nice. It's nice to have. That's just what it's about. But yeah, Amsterdam's a lovely place, to be honest with you. Like, I know it sounds like we slate the gaff, we don't. It's just with us going that many times, I've just seen it change a lot. And like sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. I suppose it's, if you've never been before and you're going, it's nice, it's new.
Oh yeah.
But for us, when we've been,
I loved it. My bed wasn't really a massive fan. It's
because you got to do the historical side of things with people like that.
Yeah, we didn't. We probably could have done.
And Frank's house
and that. Longer and doing some stuff in between as well.
I've done everything in the sense of like what you can apart from the Heineken experience. And
didn't do
I
it.
always go there to do it, and then just don't do it. And it'd just be like, because I just end up going, can I be asked walking around the factory for 2 hours to drink a beer? Not really.